Today I'm with Bella. Bella, how old are you?
I'm 18 years old.
Bella, how long have you been lost in Phoenix?
About 2, 3 months. Yeah, I've been on the streets before. Like in California, I was in the streets until I was like 12 years old. I was adopted, and then I kind of like found my way and like kind of got everything on track. But then some stuff happened, and my parents ended up kicking me out. So I just been here ever since.
So you're from California?
I'm originally from California. Yeah, I've kind of moved all over the place though.
Seems like you've had a lot of instability in your 18 years.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
When did you start using blues?
I don't actually use blues. I've done them once, but I'm honestly more hooked on G than anything.
How old were you when you started?
12.
Who introduced you to
My biological parents.
your real mom, your real dad?
Yeah, and my brother.
Is that what they were doing? It was
Yeah.
like a family thing.
Yeah.
So then the state took you away from them, put you in the system, foster care or something?
Yeah, I was in group homes and foster care for a bit. I was adopted when I was 12, but I went into like foster care systems when I was about 9 or 10. Um, yeah, I kind of like, even like after I was adopted, I went through like RTCs, group homes, and stuff like that. Yeah.
When I met you, I asked you if you ever heard of Lost in Phoenix. You said, yeah, you've interviewed one of my homegirls, Yaya,
Yeah.
and you met her Mingus Mountain, which
Yeah.
is like what
It's an RTC. There's one side that's a residential treatment center. That's what RTC stands for, and there's one part that's like a group home setting. So the group home setting is more for people who don't really have a place to go, and for people who just, like are really having issues with like a family or like, they have like abusive households or something like that where they can't go home. At the time, yeah, I did have a place to go. I was there for about 7 months. Honestly, I don't suggest going to Mingus Mountain at all. Mingus Mountain is probably the worst RTC I've ever been to.
how many RTCs have you been to?
I think 7.
Did you graduate high school?
I did, yeah. Actually, I graduated early. Surprisingly, honestly, I didn't even expect myself to graduate because, like, I've been in like group homes and stuff like that more than I've been out in the real world. So it's like it's kind of hard for me to like focus on school and stuff when I have all this stuff going on in my life. So it's like I'm honestly very surprised that I graduated early because I went to a alternative school. So I did get my credits a lot faster than I would have in a regular school. I'm very thankful for that.
So you're 18, you got your high school diploma. Now what's next for you? What are you gonna do?
I really want to go into cosmetology school. I mean, for a bit, I was in cosmetology school for a bit. I actually got free tuition, but they ended up kicking me out because I don't know why. The lady just really didn't like me there. She kind of complained about everything I did. She had a problem with everything I did. I missed 2 days. One of the time I had a doctor's appointment, but I just forgot to tell them. Um, they said if you miss another day, like they have to kick me out. And I don't remember what the reason was why. I think I was just very overwhelmed with a lot of stuff. And I ended up just leaving, and I was like, I can't do it. So they ended up kicking me out.
So you got kicked out, but there's tons of other cosmetology schools. Can you see yourself enrolling in a different cosmetology school?
I want to. I really do. It's just kind of a matter of like if I can afford it or like, just little things like that.
Do you have family or friends that you can count on, call on?
Yeah, yeah, I do. I mean, if they could, they would help me, but I think they're not really in a position to help me themselves. So, yeah.
You mentioned you have another brother. Do you have other siblings?
I have a lot of siblings. I have like 9 half siblings. I've met one of my half sisters, and I live with, well, used to live with my full brother, my biological full brother. But the rest of my siblings I've never met.
How would you feel if you saw your siblings out here in the streets doing the same thing you're doing?
Um, Honestly, it would break my heart, and I know it would break their hearts to see me like this too.
When's the last time you talked to your mom and dad?
Uh, well, you mean my biological parents? My mom actually, she recently passed like a week ago from an overdose, and my dad, I don't know, I haven't heard from him in like a month or two.
My condolences for the passing of your biological mom.
Thank you.
How old was she?
How old is she?
How old was she? Yeah.
I think she was 41. Yeah.
Very young.
Yeah.
Uh, do you ever think that that could happen to you?
I hope not.
Is it
I mean,
possible?
anything, yeah, it could happen to anyone.
You, that could happen to me, do you think?
If you do drugs, yeah.
I don't.
I mean, anybody could die at any moment and they wouldn't know. So it's like, yeah,
But you put yourself at a higher risk though, because you're
that
kind of
is true.
living that life. You're out here on the streets, instability, uncertainty. You know,
Yeah.
you don't know what you're putting in your body. You think it's G, and
Yeah.
so it's really scary. I only bring this up because I've interviewed people, and a few days later, a week later, months later, a year later, hey, you interviewed my son, my daughter.
Yeah.
They're gone. I got
Yeah.
notified from the doctor, the nurse, the coroner, the police that that person's gone. So it's really sad, you know. It happens to 40-year-olds, 30-year-olds, teenagers, 18-year-olds. Gosh, I really hope that you can get out of here, right? If you weren't battling addiction, what would you be doing right now?
Um, Honestly, I don't know. I mean, that's a hard question to answer. I'm not sure.
How old were you when you remember any type of normal life, like stable upbringing, like just cartoons, school, family?
Maybe, maybe when I was about 6.
And then what happened? Do you think your mom and dad just kind of flipped out and just started using substances and lost everything, or what?
Well, they were always using substances like before I was born, but I mean, I think like before when I was still like pretty young, like they had a little bit of control over it, but then like stuff started happening, like just situations, like bad situations happened to them, and so they went to drugs immediately and they lost control. And yeah, they kind of lost everything.
What's your biggest fear of you being out here all by yourself on the streets? What are you scared of the most?
Dying.
Can you see a future where you're sober, you're off the streets, you're doing positive things in your life? Can you see that?
Yeah, I can. I mean, if I really put my mind to it, like I know I can do it. It's just like I need time. Like now, like I feel like right now is not the time to do that. I don't know. I feel like I'm like incapable of doing it right now. But like maybe like a month, like I could probably get my stuff together.
Have you ever dreamed of being a mom, having
What's the
children,
mom?
being married,
Huh?
having a home, working?
Yeah.
A lot of people that I've interviewed that have had unstable upbringings, kind of like you, they say, I want my own family, my own kids, so I can raise them right, raise them the right way, not expose them to the crap that I went through. You know, so does that ever cross your mind of, giving your children the things that you didn't have?
Yeah. I mean, at the same time though, it's like I don't really want kids because I know that like how my parents wanted the best for me. Like my dad, my biological dad, he's sober now. Like he's doing a great job. Like he has a pretty nice house. Like, but the thing is, like I would go live with him if I could. But his wife, like my biological mom and my dad have been separated for a long time. But his wife doesn't like me. She doesn't want him to have kids at all. So it's kind of hard because I feel like he's choosing her over me when it's like I'm your child, even though I know like I wasn't there the whole time. Like at the same time, it's not my fault, you know. I just don't want my like they wanted the best for me, but I still ended up like this. Even no matter how hard they tried. Even my adoptive parents, like they tried to do what was best for me, but they couldn't stop it. So it's like I don't want the same thing to happen to my children.
Is that money you from your panhandling or what?
Well, I just asked someone for $2 so I could get on the bus, but you
Got
know,
it.
that guy on the bus was kind
Okay.
of trying to find a better word for what I'm thinking.
What
Not so great. He was not so nice to me.
My last question, what advice would you give to a 15-year-old Bella that's at home, lost, confused, going through instability? She's thinking about trying blue. Somebody offers her anything. What would you tell her?
Honestly, just don't give in to peer pressure and do like go with your gut feeling. Like if you have a bad feeling about something, go with it. Like if you feel like you're in danger of any sort, like do what you think is the best thing to do.
Got it. Bella, it was really nice meeting you. Okay. I really hope I'm going to give you my card with my number on it so you can call me if you ever need a right a treatment or somebody to talk to. Please stay safe. Please keep fighting. Keep trying to get stability in your life. This isn't the way to live. Okay. Just because you were dealt a bad hand when you're a kid doesn't mean it has to continue. Okay. So thanks for talking to me. We'll talk soon. Okay. Bye.